All righty, we're back. Y'all not in the chatting mood tonight? No problem. But since y'all just want to watch, can y'all watch an important video that I made? I made this video right before. It's actually right before the video that got stuck in. So I would like for y'all, the one that Vic played about Tyra and Sunshine. This video was a positive video, and I would like for y'all to watch it. Since y'all don't want to comment, enjoy this video. Should have played a song. Nah, get right to the video. Come on, I had it right there. Come on. There we go. Give me 1 second. Wait for y'all to catch up. All right. All right, y'all. Video called The Steps We Need to Take to Improve Our Lives. All right. Good morning, fam. This is Bubba Dirk, and I'm back with another video. Now, usually, I freestyle because the knowledge comes out of me. But I got a detailed agenda here in this video. These are the requisites, and I said this 3 months ago, and nobody watched the video, so I'm not repeating or rehashing anything. Y'all didn't watch the video. So here are the 7 things that we need to do before we can start implementing our plans. First step, we need a name. Black is a negative word. Black Friday, Black Cat, Black Death. Why are we allowing the white folks to call us black? They were already mentally around the world established us as inferior, as evil. So let's change that, okay? Let's change that right there. African American is a problem. If you ask anybody African, they would tell you, you ain't African. They're gonna tell you, you an American. You don't belong to the Nawabe tribe, you're not Nigerian, you're not Algerian, whatever. They're gonna tell you, you ain't African. So why are we trying to hang on to something to people that don't want us? That's another problem with us. We want to be loved by everybody. We want to be accepted by everybody. The way you get accepted is to have your own. When you have your own and you can stand on your own 2 feet, people want to come follow you. But as long as you keep BSing and keep sucking up like a parasite and wait for somebody to give you something, you won't get no respect. That's why the Africans don't respect us. Now, I came up with a couple names. Now, me personally, I like Afro-American or Melanoid American. What do you think? If you have any ideas of what we can call ourselves other than black, we can stop being a black mark on the world. We come in all shades and sizes. I've very seldom seen anybody that actually is black. Now, I've seen some pale white people, but I've never seen anybody that's pitch black, like dark. You can't even see in the light. No, never seen that. And I don't understand why we talk about it. So we all come in different shades and sizes. I could never understand that why somebody would say something stupid like black women have the best butts in the world. No, they don't. I've seen plenty of them. Butts look nasty. Who came up with that? Who said black women got the best bodies in the world? Some of them do. But some white people do, or some Chinese do. I mean, it's different. Nobody's the same. Some people have good genetics, some people don't. Let's keep it real. In the old days, somebody ugly married somebody ugly. Somebody good looking married somebody good looking. It wasn't that people started making money and say, hey, I could buy me a pretty woman. But guess what? The children still gonna come out looking ugly. So it is what it is. Sometimes they come out looking good, you never know. But normally, somebody fat used to be with somebody fat. Now a fat black woman would take a lazy, slovenly bum that's skinny. Doesn't she say she got skinny man? Hey, it is what it is. I'm not here to talk about that. If that's your personal preference. If that's what you want to do, then do it. But like I said, we need a name. I personally like Afro-American or Melanoid American or Melanated American. Shows the melanin in our skin, shows the dominance, as the pro-blacks would say, then why not use it? If you're so proud of the melanin in our skin, then why not use it in your name? Makes sense. Anyway, on to number 2. We got to help the black woman remember who she is. I'm so tired of hearing them say they're independent. How you independent? The man give you a check, the man give you a house, the man give you benefits. Where you independent at? The man put you in charge of the children? You in child support? The man got to pay the money and he don't have no say. So, how are you independent? A lot of y'all young girls see pregnancy as a career. You want to have 3, 4, 5 kids? Don't matter who the father is. Can't get child support out of them. You don't get a check from the government. You don't get the check. You don't get the house. You don't get the benefits. Right? We got to change that. The black woman sold us out. Black women, you sold your men out. You sold your kids out. You sentenced them to this. This is all your fault. This is all your fault. And you can't deny it. So how are we going to fix it? Because I can tell you right now, every person that says, well, black men out here selling drugs. Well, the black man didn't have to pick the drugs up and sell them. Black people didn't have to use them. The white man offered you a trinket and you took it. He offered you what I just said, the check, house, and the benefits. You left your black man and you took it. Put the black man out the house. Divide and conquer. The white man know that you too unstable, that you too emotional to raise healthy children. He knows it. That's why there is so much homosexual things in movies, in music, on the airwaves. They trying to feminize the black man. Trying to make the woman the boss and the man a stiveling coward. And it's working. And then it had unexpected benefits. By the women, oh, you're like your father. You just as sorry as your father is. You totally useless. That make the men not even want to be men. Why would you want to be a man? You grow up hearing about how sorry he is. Why would you want to grow up and be that sorry man? That makes you not respect your fellow man. That makes you think that all men are suckers. That makes you think that all men mean to do you harm. So why would you not have a problem with swindling them? Why would you not have a problem with killing them? You being taught from the cradle that the black man ain't shit, and you being taught by your mother. You are being taught by your mother. And if no other man comes into your life and intervenes, you will grow up thinking that. You will grow up thinking that. And that's what's bad about the black community. The kids come out the womb scarred. They come out the womb messed up. That's crazy. So we need to get our women on. They need to get rid of the weave.
All right, then everybody went to
They're
talk.
trying to look like other women.
Hold on a second. And let's get to it. All right. Seems like everybody in the mood to talk. Well, let's get to talking. First topic. Can somebody explain to me why somebody that was watching this show yesterday, where I ended it early because nobody wanted to chat, we had 8 people in the room. Do you know one of those 8 people went on Poppy's Live this morning and asked Poppy twice to cover a topic that we covered last night? Guy's name was Paul. He went in Poppy's chat this morning and asked him twice to cover a topic that we covered last night. Question number 1. Why didn't that topic bombed. If he was interested in that topic, why didn't he open up his mouth last night? I would love to have somebody to chat with. 2, why did he go from talking to somebody with good intelligence to asking Slow Poppy anything? And for y'all say anything smart, let me tell you his response. Yeah, we're gonna be having more topics than that, because I've already put down Bambaataa and Truth Nation, so my shows don't have to just be on, child molestation and stuff. We're gonna be covering that, and I'm gonna be doing a documentary, and we got a lot of good stuff coming up. So you want to debate that issue with that fool when you had a chance, when nobody else was talking? It could have been me and you going head to head on that issue. You chose to go ask Poppy Hassan. I wonder about the people in this sector. I seriously wonder. Papa D says earlier from 6 or 7 your time, he said, I watch your shows, but not live. I notice a lot of people watch after I go off. Are they afraid to be seen watching my show? Are they like afraid of Truth Nation? My views jump when I go off. I don't know why. They jump. Is it because people are afraid to watch? Is that why Paul went next? Because we can do the topic right now, Paul, if you're listening. If you're in the room right now, Mr. Paul, the question was, is artificial intelligence going to take away the regular jobs? All robots with the artificial intelligence built into their heads going to be able to say, welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you? What would you like? They won't even have to type the computer because they can already do it in their brain and their head and have it go directly back to the back, where you're going to have grill preparers. Now, human beings They're going to know how long to cook the patty on one side, how to flip it over, how to put the mayonnaise on. They're going to know all that. So that's 2 jobs down. Somebody got to work the fries. That ain't brain surgery. Any robot can do that. I don't think they need a brain to do that. They just need a timer. Cook them for 3 minutes. Pick it up, shake them, put them in, put the salt on them, scoop them. Pretty soon, you're going to walk into a restaurant and there's going to be robots greeting you, not human beings. There's going to be one human being on the premises. And that's somebody in case it's something that the robots can't understand. Gotta have one manager on the premises in case there's something the robots can't understand. Everybody else can be replaced. Job gone. Suppose you are working and you have a very nice job. Suppose you're working at the funeral home. They paying you $600 a week to dress the bodies up for the funerals. Well, what if a robot can do it? And can do it twice as fast as you can. And work all night. Have all the bodies ready for all the funerals tomorrow. There go your $700 a week job. Where you going to work now? Suppose you're a bartender. Bartenders make their money not by mixing drinks. They make their money by talking to the people at the bar that have problems. They the one that lead the good tips. They the one that lead the good tips. Are you going to feel comfortable telling your problems to a robot? Are you going to feel comfortable talking about your wife and your bad kids to a robot that's programmed to say, it'll get better. Everything will work out fine. I just told you I found out my son was gay. It'll work out. Are you going to be able to get that same warmth and comfort from an artificial robot wannabe human being than from a real human being? Suppose you're a waiter. Waiters make their money through tips. They pay them trash. They make their money through tips. But with a robot, they're not going to need tip. They're a robot. What are you going to do with it? All they need is oil. Are you going to enjoy going to the restaurant and not talking to the maitre d' and going in there feeling all special because he know you, he going to give you the best table? You're going to go in there to a robot that treat everybody the same. So are rich people even going to go out to the fancy restaurants if they're not going to get the preferential treatment? Robot don't care how much money you got. You just a next, please. That's all they know. Are they going to be able to train them to know who's rich and who ain't and how to treat them better? Are they going to be able to train them? Is the intelligence going to be that good? Because I get the feeling they're going to get rid of the maitre d's. They're going to get rid of the doorman. Imagine a doorman that can work all night in the snow, sleet, and rain. No complaints. 24 hours around the clock. Some of these restaurants, some of these hotels, 24 hours around the clock. They can get a robot to do that. Good, everybody. How you doing? Let me get the door for you. Let me help you with your bags. And they're going to be able to carry extremely amounts of luggage. They're going to be able to carry extreme amounts of weight. But they're robots. They're not human. And you ain't got tipping. They going to carry your heavy bags upstairs, especially you women. You women that got all that luggage, all your makeup and all your dresses and clothes and shoes. Man, gonna be like, what? What? Let's go. And you ain't got to tip them. That's another job gone. Those of you that take cabs, those of you that take limousines, those of you that take sedans, you imagine you pull up and it's a robot picking you up. What kind of conversation are you going to have? As somebody that used to drive, your conversation determines your tip. Now, some in the city areas, you're not going to get no tip no matter what you do. But good conversation. I never watched football. I associated because my stepfather would sit there and drink a whole case of beer, 12-ounce cans, watching football games. I associated it with alcoholism, so I never watched it. When I started driving for this company in the county and the Ravens would play on Sunday, I could make money taking them down from Timonium, Cockeysville, out near Pennsylvania, taking them down to the game. It was already a nice trip. It was already a $60 to $70 trip. But if you wanted to get a tip, you needed to know you're taking them to the game, for God's sake. Shouldn't you know somebody on the team? Well, I got lucky. We had 5 Lewises. We had Ray Lewis, Jamal Lewis, Ray Lewis, Jamal Lewis. The coach just for the Bengals, that was a Lewis. We had a receiver named Lewis, and then we had a defender named Lewis. We had 5 Lewises. I memorized all 5 of the names and their position. Now, this was back in 1999, so kind of hard to remember them all now. But I made sure I memorized those 5 Lewises. And when they would talk about the football, I could bring up a Lewis and let them talk. And they get out the car, they be like, what is it? It's $60. Well, I appreciated the football talk. Now I didn't say nothing. Here's 100. Are you going to be able to have that kind of conversation with an artificial robot, or is it going to be a born ride? You need to bring your iPad, or you need to bring your iTunes. Is the robot just going to know just to drive you? Let me check on my chat here. Not one comment. Y'all don't want to comment today, do you? How we got all this correspondence and now everybody went quiet? Where everybody go? Well, I put another video back on. Go relax my nerves. Nobody went to comment.
front, but I'm not going to be on. Hello, how's everybody doing? We're using this program called Sparkle Cam. Again, I can't stand that logo across the front, but I'm not going to be on. This video is about the footage I took yesterday. YouTube only gave us 2 hours of a 5.5-hour show I did this morning. So it totally cut out the purpose of the video was to give you all the webcam footage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you both camera angles of me. I can't do this. Y'all see how I look? I can't do this. I can't. Hopefully it ain't stole the camera. Oh. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't do that. The computer just can't handle it. I can't do it. It looks nice with the family and everything, but I can't do it. All right. I'm back here. Like I said, we did a live walk yesterday where I went to the market. The best part of it was being in the market. We had 2 camera views, 2 angles. YouTube cut it all up. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you both of them with sound. They're not long, just me being in the market. We're going to show both of them. The live, where I'm talking to y'all, and the camera, which catches it all. And we'll have volume on both. So enjoy. Then we'll come back with some lively topics. Let me log in here so I can make sure that y'all seeing what I'm saying. Turn the volume down. All right, we ready to go. I had them both ready to go, and as usual, hold on a second. I had them both ready to go. Now what's going on here? Say desktop. All right, we're gonna start right when I walk into the market. See, I knew it, there it is right there. All right, y'all. I shot that footage. YouTube, cut it off. I just wanted something back on. Didn't shoot it for nothing. Excuse me, y'all. That got a couple of wrinkles here. Excuse that. But let's get to it. I got some easy questions for y'all. Let's see if y'all can answer them. And to that crow, Miss Minion, I hope you trip and fall flat on your face wherever you go. As soon as you walk out the door. You saw it wasn't no wrenches in. Where your messages went, I don't know. But I'm gonna look on the laptop after the show to see if they're on the laptop. Might not show on my phone. I've done the live chat, I don't see it. But just know the reinforcements. That's where I went. I went to go get the. I could have blocked them myself. I let your comments show. So they can have the fun of blocking your butt. Let's get to our first topic, y'all. It's an easy one. If you had your own theme song, what would it be? Like Mr. Carter, he had welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Shaft had his own theme song. You son of a Shaft. If you had your own theme song, what would it be? Hey, nobody cares in the house. Glad to see you back. Oh, luck is turning around. Miss Minnie said, Boss B, that will be hers. Common sense. Miss Minnie Clone came in here and started talking trash. So I went and got reinforcements. I mean, the automatic moderator in the chat had stopped the comments and asked me, did I want to show or hide? I said, show. And I went and got reinforcements. I wanted y'all to block them. I could block them myself. I wanted y'all to block them. By the time I went and got Minnie, Smitty, Tyrone, by the time I came back, they were gone. The messages were just gone. That ain't the first time. Y'all remember we had that problem with the troll that came in with Renee, and we also had that problem with the first vampire. Vampire would show up on the phone, he wouldn't show up on the computer. Well, this was the same situation with Renee, where the troll vanished. Doesn't say deleted, doesn't say hidden, doesn't say message retracted. It's just gone. They came in, did their dirt. Nobody jumped on them. They took their comments and they're gone. I don't know how that works on YouTube, but this is the second time it's happened in my chat section. Like I say, I just wanted somebody to snipe me. I wanted Miss Minnie to do it because they're imitating her. So I really wanted her to get in here, say something smart to him, and put the boot to him. But they were cowards. They ran. We're not gonna worry about it. But just know, if I find it, I'm gonna post it. Find it, I'm gonna post it, and let Minnie get you. All right. Miss Minnie said, "Boss bitch will be hers." And what Karen said, "Thank you very much, BD. I've been worried about you. I've been sending you texts. I'm glad you're okay. That's all that matters. You're okay and you're back." Nobody cares. Took care of troll, y'all. Nobody cares. Came in the cleaned house. All right. The family. How you doing, Lady Lie? Common sense says, common senseless, delete them, don't feed them. Well, I know if I'm subscribed to a chat and one of my 17 trolls come in, I would want somebody to tell me so I can go get them. I would want to go get them. That's why I went and contacted Miss Minnie. I know if somebody was imitating me, had my avatar, was imitating my name, I would want first crack at them. So I was just trying to show that love and respect. I know I would want first crack at them. So I'm sure Miss Minnie feels the same way. Ain't no worse than somebody going around pretending to be everybody thinking that they saying the worst trash they could think of, and then other people coming to you and saying, "What's up with you? I thought we were friends. Why would you say that about me? You looking like, huh?" That's the worst kind of troll. And I will always put them in the spotlight so we can get rid of them. They lie in the house. Nobody cares. Says, "Sorry, but I just saw nasty messages and deleted them." Hey, as long as they got out of here, as long as one of us got them. I thought they had said what they had to say and got away. At least you did with the boot to them. Like I said, hopefully I can find it on the laptop. Hopefully it's under the comments. And I'll show them. All right, y'all, the question was, if you had a theme song, what would your theme song be? Mr. Carter had "Welcome Back, Welcome Back, Welcome Back." Chef had his own theme song. What would your theme song be? Miss Minnie said, "Boss bitch." But she didn't say why. Why would your theme song be "Boss bitch"? Anybody else? What would your theme song be? What would your theme song be, Lady Rock? I'd love to hear this. What about you, Common Sense? Common Sense says it's that kind of attention. It's that kind of attention they don't need. Well, some things need exposed. But like I said, you don't want somebody to mistake that troll for you. And you come into the chat, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, everybody." And everybody jump on you. And you're like, what? The same way there is like 6 REs now. When I see the name, I don't even read the message. Because I don't know if it's a troll or not. And I don't even worry about it.
Lisa went through all that trouble to come back. You seen her? But in other chats, I keep saying Lisa with a hashtag, Lisa with an R, Lisa Freeman. It's getting out of hand. How do you know who you're talking to now? Seriously, how do you know you're talking to the real person when there's so many different versions of the same name? They either make it capital space, they make it lower space. They put apostrophe, they don't put apostrophe. They change one letter in the name, and if you don't read it carefully, you're going to think that it's the person. And then when they do come in, you jump on them. Like, man, what's wrong with you? And they're like, huh? So this needs to stop. Sometimes ignoring don't work. Sometimes you got to put them out there. Put them on blast. So everybody knows the minute they see them come in the room, take them out. Then they got to go change again. Then you making them work. They got to set up a whole new channel. And they got to put something on it. Because if they don't, you won't know it's fake. Most people at least like somebody. Got to have a like on that channel. If you got a blank channel, you automatically suspect to me. Blank. Nobody should have a blank channel. There should be somebody on YouTube you watching, like. You don't have no video, you should at least have some like videos in your channel. There's no reason to have a blank channel unless you're trolling. Let's get back. Miss Minnie says, there's 10 minis now. Oh, Minnie, I'm so sorry. Nobody cares says, what? Damn, that's crazy. Miss Minnie says, all right, nobody cares. Take care. Hey, Honey in the house. How you doing, Honey? What's going on, Tyrone? You finally showed up? Yeah, we coming in late. But you showed up. Everybody saying hi to each other. Common Sense says, I had a long work day. I want to relax. Tyrone want to know what's happening. We had a Miss Minnie trolling him. Him here talking about get off YouTube, you're boring. Talk about Tyra. That's what we want to hear. We don't want to hear these good topics. Get out of here. And so I wanted to get Miss Minnie so she could take care of her own troll. I know I would, somebody tell me, Brother T-Tees and Brother Buffoon and Sister Dorica and Sister Wanda, all these different, Brother Walrus, all these different trolls that imitate me. I swear to you, it's two tutus and it's two teeth. And I heard Tyra say, I'm mad at you because you should have said teepuses. And now it's teeth all over YouTube now. It's crazy. Tyrone said he fell asleep, never got the notification. I said, bro, you feeling bad? I'm feeling better. Wish I put on a better shirt. I don't like these wrinkles, but I'll deal with it. Only wrinkles. Shirt clean. The first topic we started off with, since everybody here, let's get to it. If you had your own theme song that followed you around, what would your theme song be? I gave y'all some examples. You know, Mr. Carter had Welcome Back, Welcome Back, Welcome Back. You know, Chef had his thing. Chef, shut your mouth. What would your theme song be? Every time you walk in the room and the theme played about you, what song would it be? If I told you mine, You wouldn't know the song. But I'll say it anyway. Craig G from New York, from Marley Marl, the Juice Crew, Roxanne Shante, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap. Craig G was the smallest out of all of them. I think he's still making records though. I think him and Master Ace still making records. But he had a song called Shooting the Gift. Wherever I go, I'm bringing energy. I'm trying to bring excitement. I'm trying to stir the room up. I'm trying to shoot the gift. That's what we'll play. That'd be my theme song, Shooting the Gift. What does shooting the gift mean? You come into a room, you brighten the room. You try to get the room charged up. You try to get everybody leaning on the wall. You try to get them off, get them out on the dance floor. You try to get people talking and mingling. That's what I would do when I come into a room. I'm going to come in and shoot the gift. What would y'all theme song be? Come on. Tyrone said, talk about Tyra so you can get flagged. Heck, there's 1,000,001 YouTubers doing Tyra. They can go there. It's not hard to find. They can have a field day flagging them. Nobody Cares says, mine will be I'm Blessed by Charlie Wilson. Okay, Nobody Cares. For those of us that might not know I'm Blessed, what does it refer to? Like I told you, shooting the gift. But I also could have said the God in me, because I'm always trying to bring other people up. Tyrone said, I got too many songs I like to just pick the first one that come to mind. These questions that I asked y'all, I want your original response. I don't want you to think about it. We want you to join in the conversation. Somebody once said, your first instinct is usually the correct one. And I always say to that comment, but most people don't go with their instinct. They rationalize. They think about what other people might want to hear them say. And then when they give their opinion, they get tore up because they don't have no foundation behind it. They're trying to tell you what you think they want you to say. And then when you grill them on it, they ain't got no content to back it up because it's not their opinion. They thinking what you want them to say. This show here, we are the family. Tell me what you think on the spot. Don't try to think, well, Miss Minnie might not like me saying that. Nobody cares, might not like me. No, you say the first thing that comes into your mind. Remember now, we on a delay. We ain't got time for you to be sitting there, well, let me see if I say this. This is why we are the family. Say what you think. Be yourself. Now, I started with an easy question. An old man told me once, if you want to get close to somebody, the best thing you can do is get them to talk about themselves. Everybody's favorite topic is themselves. That's what an old man told me once. You get people to talk about themselves, they'll open up and never stop talking. So, it's a talk show. Let's get it talking. Tyrone says, let my brain work and I'll let you know. See, you thinking. That's not your original response. Praise Miss Minnie. Miss Minnie said, boss bitch. She didn't explain what it meant yet, but she said, boss bitch, right up top. She didn't hesitate. She came right off the dome with it. Tyrone said, how's everybody tonight? Honey said, tired there, Tyrone. Minnie says, I'm great. Nobody cares says, okay, Tyrone. Headache still, but it's okay, thanks. Hope you are doing good. Common sense says, slight headache. Sorry, y'all, I'm going to get this one more spin, then we're going on to the next topic. If you had a theme song, because everybody ain't answered. Whenever you walked in the room, it played. It was about you. Express everything about you. What would it be? Miss Minnie said, boss bitch. Nobody cares says I'm blessed. I said, shooting the gift or the God in me. Because I know when I walk in, I illuminate. And people that ain't doing right, people that's doing dirty things, when I walk in the room and illuminate, they fade back. Their head go down. They try to act like they don't see. They can almost sense that I can see their demonic intentions and their shame. So I always try to radiate when I come in the room.
Hold on a sec, y'all. Let me get Taz's wrench. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Let me get Taz's wrench. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me get Taz's wrench. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Oh my God. Hold on a sec, y'all. Sorry about that. I'll pause that. It's not letting me do it. Why it's not letting me do it? Why it's not letting me do it? Okay, and do it the easy way then. Or the hard way, I should say. Go to channel. Come on, we ain't got all day. Copy. Okay. Now go back. Go to manage moderators. Come on, man. Get this crap off my screen. Come on, Google. Paste. Taz. Save. Hit save again. Just to be sure. Exit out. Go back. Go back. All right.
I'm not going to be on this video is about,
and you know you're wrong for that.
People that's doing dirty things. When I walk in the room and eliminate, they fade back.
Went too far.
Nobody Cares says, mine will be I'm Blessed by Charlie Wilson. Okay, Nobody Cares. For those of us that might not know I'm blessed, what does it refer to? Like I told you, shooting the gift. But I also could have said the God in me, because I'm always trying to bring other people up. Tyrone said, I got too many songs. I like to just pick the first one that come to mind. These questions that I asked y'all, I want your original response. I don't want you to think about it. We want you to join in the conversation. Somebody once said, your first instinct is usually the correct one. And I always say to that comment, but most people don't go with their instinct. They rationalize. They think about what other people might want to hear them say. And then when they give their opinion, they get tore up because they don't have no foundation behind it. They're trying to tell you what you think they want you to say. And then when you grill them on it, they ain't got no content to back it up because it's not their opinion. They thinking what you want them to say. This show here, we are the family. Tell me what you think on the spot. Don't try to think, well, you know, Miss Minnie might not like me saying that. Nobody cares, might not like me. No, you say the first thing that comes into your mind. Remember now, we on a delay. We ain't got time for you to be sitting there, well, let me see if I say this. This is why we are the family. Say what you think. Be yourself. Now, I started with an easy question. An old man told me once, if you want to get close to somebody, the best thing you can do is get them to talk about themselves. Everybody's favorite topic is themselves. That's what an old man told me once. You get people to talk about themselves, they'll open up and never stop talking. So, it's a talk show. Let's get talking. Tyrone says, let my brain work and I'll let you know. See, you thinking. That's not your original response. Praise Miss Minnie. Miss Minnie said, boss bitch. She didn't explain what it meant yet, but she said, boss bitch, right off the top. She didn't hesitate. She came right off the dome with it. Tyrone said, how's everybody tonight? Honey said, tired there, Tyrone. Minnie says, I'm great. Nobody Cares says, okay, Tyrone. Headache still, but it's okay, thanks. Hope you are doing good. Common Sense says, slight headache. Sorry, y'all, I'm going to get this one more spin, then we're going on to the next topic. If you had a theme song, because everybody ain't answered. Whenever you walked in the room, it played. It was about you. Express everything about you. What would it be? Miss Minnie said, boss bitch. Nobody Cares says, I'm blessed. I said, shooting the gift, or the God in me. Because I know when I walk in, I illuminate. and people that ain't doing right, people that's doing dirty things, when I walk in the room and eliminate, they fade back. Their head go down. They try to act like they don't see you. They can almost sense that I can see their demonic intentions and their shame. So I always try to radiate when I come in the room to clear the path. Make all the demons go hide in the corner. And everyone should do that. You walk in the room, don't walk in the room home. Walk in the room, radiate. All right, Tyrone said, so what's the theme song as you enter the room? Yes. Just like I said, just like Mr. Carter, his name is Gabe something in real life. He walked in the room, welcome back. Y'all know the Shaft song? Shaft walk in the room, shut your mouth. Shaft. What would your theme song be? You walked in the room, what were we playing? Common Sense says, rainforest for me, jazz with no words. Common Sense says, Paul Hardcastle. All right. Is that everybody? If we move on to the next one? Anybody else got one? Last call. All right. Here's one that's a little eerie, but I hope y'all can handle it. This is a little eerie here. What would you like people to say about you when you die? And I'm going to switch it up a little bit. What would you like your friends and family to say about you when you die? After the funeral. After the funeral, this person could be a thug. Person could shot 5 people. He was a good man. My condolences. I'm so sorry. But when they get home and they say it's about time he got done it, what do you want them to say about you when they get home? Not when they at the funeral. This question asks you about the funeral. I'm asking you, what do you want them to say when they get home amongst their own people? What do you want people to say about you when you die? That daggone lousy wench. Daggone bastard baby nigga. Got Dawn couldn't pick a man and save her damn life. Dude couldn't keep a job if his job was sleeping. They were to pay him to sleep. He's still messing up. Goddamn sorry. It's about time he died. Okay. Hey, Denise, you in the house? Welcome. Let me go back and take a look. All right. Well, where are we at? All right. Denise B said, bitch better have my money. I would ask her to explain that, but I think that's self-explanatory. What do y'all think? Tyrone says, I am the one and only. Miss Minnie says, hi, Denise. They saying hi to each other. Okay. So, the question is, when you die? I don't want to hear that. That's too easy. Nah, everybody say the same thing. Oh, it was a good person. Oh, sorry for you. Nah, we don't want to hear that. What do they say? What do they say once they get back home? They talking about you. What do you want them to say about you? What do you not want them to say about you? God damn. Ain't had a sense of a chance. And for those of y'all not from the South, a chance is a bed bug. And the chance is that big. Not even that big. So how big is the brain? So when they say you got the sense of a chance, that means you got the sense of an insect. You ain't got no brains at all. Somebody say, that guy ain't had a sense of a chance. You can give that guy $50 and tell him to go buy something, and he'll come back not with what you asked him to get. He'll come back not with the money, or come back with nothing. Ain't got the sense of a chance. Tell him to sit here and watch this thing. You come back, him and the thing ain't here. Ain't got the sense of a chance. Daggone girl is as dumb as a toad. Told the girl to go get herself weighed. She come back. I say, how many pounds she weigh? She said, I went down to the shipyard. I don't know how to read their scales. Dumb as fuck. Not go get a scale and get on it. She go down to the damn shipyard and weigh herself. That's an old joke. Y'all might not have heard it. That's an old joke. My great grandma used to tell that joke. It's an old joke. But it's still funny. I'm going to take the comment. Nobody cares that I was a good, caring, giving person. Some will probably say, glad that bitch is gone. I don't know. Won't matter to me. I'll be dead. Common sense says, laugh out loud at Danita. Aaron said, I wasn't perfect, but I tried to do the best with what I had. Good answers, y'all. Good answers. Because the few funerals I've been to, I can tell you, during the funeral and the meal afterwards, that person was the greatest person in the world. As soon as you got back home, about time, I thought she'd never kick the bucket. God damn, you gonna outlive us all. Got them dried up head. It's about time. Damn, what the Lord let her hang around so long for? You should have been gone. But at the funeral, oh, my condolences. She was the greatest woman ever. It's really sad. Wonder why God chose to took her now. Soon as they get in the private setting, that old dried up bird, he should have been kicked the bucket. God darn it. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. Because y'all have seen it in your own family. God darn half-deeds, cousin. Should have been gone. The hell was she hanging around for? Just to torture us longer? But at the funeral, she was the matriarch of the family. She was the bread and butter. She was everything. As soon as you get home, she ain't even leave us nothing, a goddamn cheap bitch. But at the funeral, oh, we just love and care stuff. Smitty says, after my demise, I feel blessed to have had her in my presence. There you go, Smitty. That's a good answer. Nobody cares says, amen. Tyrone says, I hate funerals. Tyrone says, did you all have a good Mother's Day? Nobody cares says, me too, Tyrone. And nobody cares says, yes, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know if you watched yesterday. I shouted out all the mothers several times. All right, y'all. I like that question. That was a good one. I like that one. That was a good one. I had fun with that one. I ain't gonna lie. I had fun with that one. That's picking on. Nah, this is a more boring one. If you could have any car you desire, which one would you choose? That's a boring question, but we'll take it. I'll take it on. I gotta jazz it up. Let's see. If you could have any car that you wanted, what would you have? But I'm gonna spruce it up some. If you could have any car that you wanted, what would you have? But before you answer, do you have a place to park it? If you think about getting some big old giant SUV or something, do you got a place to park it? Can you afford the insurance and the upkeep on it before you answer? Don't just answer, oh, because I tell you, I love a Cadillac Escalade. Boy, yes, I would. I ain't got no place to park it. Now, like I said, I take a Honda Civic. Any year 2000 up, take a Toyota Corolla. Any year 2000 up. I'll be satisfied. It's something you can maintain, dependable, insurance rates are reasonable. I can honestly say that's what I wish for. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I want a Mercedes Benz, knowing the first time it break down, car gonna sell every 2 or 3 months by trying to get the money fixing. That's just retarded. Say I want a Beamer or a Lamborghini, and the insurance rates is more than a damn rent. It's not practical. So be practical when you say what kind of car you wish for. Make sure it's something you can handle. That happens to a lot of people. They go out there, they get a little bit of money, they go out there, get this put down a great grand purchase, then they can't keep it up. All right. I was coming back to the chat. I know I had an easy question. Everybody can answer this one. Nobody cares says no, got my new battery and gotta go back and catch up. Tyrone says we been put on the spot tonight, laugh out loud. Nobody cares says I got my car BD. I'm an H2. Woo! Go ahead, girl. Common Sense says a better one would be, what would your epithet be on your tombstone? Wow, people don't read tombstones. Even as a child. We used to, back in the 70s, it was a thing to go in the yard and knock them over. I would never knock them over, but I would go. But I would never read tombstones. I didn't want to know some people ever did. Especially if you run into somebody with the same name. You be like, ain't you in the summertime? I saw you there last week. Oh, no, I'm a junior. That was my father. That would irk the heck out of me. To actually meet somebody that had the same name as the team I saw in the cemetery. That'd be spooky. Especially if they was like a junior or a third. You'd be like, oh, you saw my father's tombstone? Where is it? I've never been there. I would be flabbergasted. I'd be like, oh, well, it's the one down there off on Utah Street, Like, you don't know where your father buried at? Oh, man. I'm buried there because I can't say them. Tyrone says, I love Aston Martins. I'll never have one, though, laugh out loud. See, you missed the point. I changed the question to make it tougher. What car, if you were given right now, somebody gave it to you, bam, signed the title over and everything. No questions asked. You can pick any kind you want. Don't just pick something that you know everybody want. Pick something that you think people want, but you can handle. I mean, if you're making $500 a week and you got 3 kids and a spouse, y'all got a house with a daggone lease, mortgage on it, why are you going to try and get one of them fancy Italian sports cars when you know the insurance is going to be $400 or $500 a month? You making $500 a week, it's going to take a paycheck and 100. No, excuse me, because you got taxes. It's going to take 2 paychecks just to pay the car insurance. You still got to pay the mortgage. What if your mortgage is $1,000? So you making $2,000 a week. Not even that because, I'm sorry, $2,000 a month. Not even that because you got taxes. So you probably making like 16. And that 16 is gone. What y'all gonna eat with? What you gonna pay the BG&E with? What you gonna pay the cable with? How you gonna pay your internet bill? How you gonna buy clothes for the kids? You gotta think. I want you to think. What's something that you want that you can still ride around in, but at the same time not break your bank? Now, all of us not fortunate. Like somebody just said they got a Lamborghini. All of us ain't that fortunate. So when you hear that question, your first thought is, I want a Beamer, I want a Mercedes, I want a Maserati, I want a Lamborghini. These are your first thoughts. But can you maintain that car? I'm asking you to use your common sense and rationality. Your first thought would be, yeah, I want a Benz. Pull up my Benz. And I don't want no, I want a real one. Go up there with the leather seats, heated seats. But that Benz break down. That Benz gonna be on the side of the road waiting for you. You get the money together to fix it, then you don't need a Benz. If the car insurance gonna have y'all eating potato chips all month, but you still looking good. No, you gotta use your sense and say, I want the best car I can afford. If I can pick any car I want, you don't give it to me. I gotta pick the best car that I can afford. Everybody can afford to have those fancy cars. Sometimes you gotta pick a car that look good but ain't expensive. As a young man, I can tell you right now, I would love, when I was little, I wanted a General Lee. As an adult, I can't stand them big cars. I'd rather have the Night Rider. Give me the Night Rider. Give me that Pontiac Trans Am. But then, Pontiac Trans Am got a V6 in it. I mean, a V8. V8s are more expensive than V6s and V4s. Give me a small block V6 in an affordable, dependable car. That's why I said Toyota Corolla. Now, I wouldn't ask for a Ford because most Fords, they're not dependable. But there are even some Dodges that are dependable. And they make them Dodges look pretty slick now. Like I said, a Dodge Charger ain't nothing but a pretty General Lee. That's all it is. Same car. It's pretty. I don't want a car that big. I want a regular size car. Even though I'm a big man, I like to be able to look out and see the street in front of me. And I like a big window at the back. I don't like those little windows they making in the cars, man. And sitting high up, you look back there, and all you see is you can't see the street. How you going to park that thing, and you look and you can't look back and see what you about to hit? I never liked it. They save money on windows by making them smaller. I don't like it. Somebody break the window, I'd rather fix it. But I won't be able to look out and see. I want to see the ground. If I'm trying to park and it's a little short car and you up in the air, you can't see nothing. You can try to use your mirrors, but if you like, say you parked against a house or something, the mirror on this side ain't gonna be no good. All it's gonna show is the house. You want to use your right mirror and have to guess. You got your pretty baby you just washed and waxed, and now you got to guess and how you gonna park? No, thank you. Now some people can and God bless them. The reason why I couldn't be a truck driver, I don't like backing up. And you'd be surprised how many times in life you'll see me back up. Oh, I backed up one-way streets for blocks. But I don't like to back up. In a crisis, I'll do it. And we'll do it well. But you home, you tired, last thing you want to do is worry about having a park. So I'd rather have a small car. That's just me. Some people got better perception. But me, I'm tired. I want to go in the house. Last thing I want to do is have to get pumped up the park. Get that last bit of reserve energy. We got to pop this thing here. Oh my goodness. Ooh, 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 ooh. Anybody see? I leave any marks on the bumper? No, I don't want to deal with that. No. Seriously. Let me take a check. I ain't going on rambling again. Let's see. Common Sense said, I've had them all. My latest is the 2018 5 Series. Love it. Go ahead, Common Sense. Common Sense says, I had a Hummer, nobody cares too. Two of them. Go ahead, girl. Nobody cares says, nice comment. Common Sense says, I'm on my second BMW. Tyrone said, I'd be scared in case I kill someone if I drove. Nobody cares says, yeah, I had the H3, but I found a bigger H2. Common Sense, Camaro before them. Yeah, I like that little Camaro too. I like little cars. I just want like big engine. When you go to the mechanic, if you got a small block V6, you want to spend a lot less money than if you got a V8. Even a tune-up. You know, they try to charge me $120 for a tune-up on a V8. You can pick up any magazine and look in the auto section, and you be seeing them talk about tune-ups, $40, $29.99. They for V4s. They tricky. Let me tell you, you go in there with that big V8 engine, you got $100 and something ticket coming at you. That's why first of all, I don't like all that hood. Unless you plan on driving out to the beach or the park at night and making love on the hood, I don't know why anybody would want that big hood. And then you gotta be turning it, you gotta work it, and it's like, it's not fun. You're working. That's why I could never get into them. When I was little, they looked so nice and strong and powerful. But then when you're sitting there every day having to deal with it, I mean, you literally, give me a small car. If I'm parked, and I'm gone. I don't want to have to go, hold on, man, make sure I got the edges out. I got to make sure it's to the edge, man. Make sure it's to the edge, man. So, and you go, nah. You coming up. Like, if y'all see me walk through my alley, y'all see that street I walk up, you see how small it is. You imagine If there's a car parked at the curb, you're coming out the alley. There's another car on the other side. You got to maneuver that tank onto these little narrow streets. You got to maneuver it without touching somebody. And you see all the people on that day, all the houses on these blocks. Somebody is always going to be right there to look. I saw, he hit your car. Nah. Give me a little car. Let me just work it on there. Especially changing tires. Oh my God. Trying to jack up some of these SUVs and some of these big, ooh. Man, I couldn't imagine trying to jack up a Hummer. Unless you got the jack that they use in the mechanic shop. You know the kind when you put it under there and go 1, 2, 3. You gotta get that kind. You got to go and you got to take it out, put it back in, take it out, and you see the thing and went that far. It's still on the ground. You know, you gotta take it out. You gotta put it back in. Oh hell no! No thank you. Y'all can have them big cars. No thank you. Now, if I got towing, if I got, you know, maintenance where they come out there and fix the tires, that's something different. But I can't do it. Tyrone says, I've seen random strangers mingle into funerals before. Hummer Sensei gave up the Hummer once GM did. Nobody cares says mine's great. Nobody cares says I found it down in Florida. Anita B says, I'll take anything to get you from A to B. Hallelujah. Uh-oh. Somebody sent an image. Check it out, y'all. Nice Hummer, ain't it? That's nice. I can honestly say. I can honestly say, unless I get big like Tommy, you'll never see me in nothing that nice, like they are right now. That'd be the only way. Certainly. That's sweet. And check it out. Check out the boat. Nice to know. Everybody ain't broke. Nice. Let's get back to the check. I'm trying to get caught in. That's a daggone shame. The one topic I thought was too simple is the one topic everybody jumping on. That's why I say you never know. All right, where was we at? Okay, yeah, Need B say y'all say anything it takes me from E to B. But listen, no man, I take a daggone what was them little Chevettes? I take a raggedy Chevette right now. I'll be going down the road in my Chevette like that. Yes, I would. You'd be laughing at me, throwing stuff at the car. Dude. Tyrone said, is your fuel cost sky high and nobody cares and they common sense? Nobody cares says, no, not too bad, Tyrone. Nobody cares says, the Cadillac SRX is better. Our daughter drives that. Her Ford Expedition motor died last week. One of our bosses used to have a Ford Expedition. And I wanted one until I test drove it. I went and bought a Cavalier. I didn't like it. And I almost bought it. I test drove it. It was a good deal. It was a private owner. I went to go drive it. I said, man, this thing's a tank. See, I only lived a mile from the job. I wasn't worried about the gas. The only time I burned gas on my day off. So I would drive just down there to the carry out, maybe to the post office, and drive home. So the gas, I could fill the tank up, spending $50. and not worry about it. On my day off, I wait to re-gas up. So I wasn't worried about it being a gas guzzler. But then, when I got in it, I felt like I was in a Sherman tank. I was like, oh no, hell no. It was nice being high up in the air. And a friend of mine got one of those 2013 Chevy, you know them pretty little Chevy SUVs. They look like big station wagons. You know what I'm talking about? I got in there. She had all the equipment and everything in there. It was hitting. I said, man, I like this. Then I started driving it. When I drive, I like to relax. You couldn't relax. You had to actually work. You were working. You had to work that truck. I don't want no SUV. You had to work it. You literally had to work it. I was like, man, if I could never get to 1,000 and get AdSense, or if the donations became consistent, I would like to get a small car. Not worried about it right now, but if I ever get to that point, it's going to be something economical, something easy to fix. You know? I'm going to call my lawyer tomorrow. I'm still waiting on a settlement, and I don't know what's going on with it. It's been dragging on for 2 years. But I would like to go get me some wheels. Or to buy a computer. Do something. I've been waiting 2 years. That settlement would have came in. I wouldn't have came in behind the 8 ball. But you can't whine about life. You just deal with it. But man, this lawyer is taking forever. See, that's why you should never go with somebody else's lawyer. For it to be 2 years now, I've been through all the therapy and everything. Done with that. Year and a half ago. I ain't got it yet. Should have been got it. Maybe I could have came in with a whirlwind. It came in with some nice things. Now they have y'all donate them. But I still feel blessed. And if I never get it, I never get it. But it's been a while now. 2 years. It's sad. I just thank goodness I never depended on it. Oops. All right. Common sense says, actually, Tyrone, the Hummer was 5 cylinders. Gas mileage is what sucked the most. Smitty says, I want a BMW 4 Series. Starts at 44, 45,000. I got my eye on one. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, Smitty. Nobody cares says, mine's the V8 Common. Smitty says, got my eye on that vehicle. Tyrone says, always have money set aside just in case you need your car fixed up. Nobody cares. Which one, Smitty? Common sense says, that's some good muscle too, Smitty. I like the coupe. Common sense says, the H3 was a 5-cylinder. Nobody cares says, yeah, common sense says, when you go luxury, dealer takes care of maintenance, no cost. Nobody cares says, Tyrone, her expedition was used and nothing but a money pit. Yeah, that's why I don't care for Ford that much. Somebody give me one, I'll take it. I ain't gonna lie. But unless I was buying new or like pre-used, with only like 6-7 years on it, anything older than that, Fords do become money pits. Good news is they're cheap to fix. He says, we have a Chrysler 300 and a Range Rover, and me, my Mazda. Nobody cares. Said, ooh, go ahead, Smitty. Common Sense said, I never paid for maintenance, oil changes, etc. Smitty says, type of Mazda. I've had that one for years, still dependable. Common Sense says, I still have my old car. Also, Infinity drives great. Tyrone says, it's very nice. Nobody cares. Says, my jet ski was a gift from my hubby. But that was a jet ski? I thought it was a boat. Man, that was a jet ski? I thought it was a boat. Smitty says, you a water girl. That Common Sense, nice. Tyrone said, it's a topic everyone can relate to. It's a good one. Nobody cares says, that's mine, Smitty. That was the one I showed y'all. Common Sense says, as close as I live to the ocean, we don't go to the beach a lot. Tyrone says, bro, can't you drive now? It'll be safer than walking for you. Sure. I got my license. You know somebody that's going to drop off a car here? I take it no matter what it is. As long as it ain't luxury. Can't afford that. I take a 57 DeSoto at this point. Thomason says, I forgot how large the H2 is. Wow. Smitty says, go ahead with your Hummer. We had one traded in too high on gasoline. My husband wanted something more practical, so he bought himself a BMW 510 series. That's what I meant when I said that by certain standards, I was a baller, but when you run up against real people, that's when you realize you ain't doing shit. To the average person, the fact that you could keep 5G in the bank, the fact that you had 2 cars, even though they wasn't fancy, the fact that you went to all these nice restaurants and went to all these nice places, most people would say you were balling. But then when you come up against people that's balling, you realize you ain't doing nothing. And the people that's looking up to you and wishing they were you, they just some sorry people. But you busting your butt. They laying around. They looking and jealous at you. But who are you looking up to? Who are you jealous of? Who would you like to be? I always ask people that question. Because our next topic is going to cover that question. Our next topic is going to cover that question. Smitty says insurance is too high here in South Carolina. Insurance is high here too. I can tell you, as a Baltimore City resident, insurance is going to run you, even if you got an old car. Say you got 1985, and it's a regular car, it's going to run you $200 or more. That's just a regular old car. Old car. You try and get something fancy, you talking about $500-$600. Insurance is crazy. That's why I say you got to make sure your insurance might be more than your car note. I know back when I got the car we had the accident in, brand new Mazda, 1995. The insurance was $400. The car note was $400. You could take that $800 and get you a damn house and pay a mortgage. But you're spending it on a vehicle. Now, if you can afford it, do it. But as an adult, and not as a young man, but as a grown man, I can see how stupid that was. That I was working 2 jobs just to say I had a new car. When I could have went and probably got a Ford or a Chevy brand new and would only been paying $400 instead of $800. But I want candy red. I used to, and y'all gonna laugh at me. Don't laugh at me in the chat. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I used to mess with people. I used to look on the map and find the most richiest places in Maryland. I would go to the thrift store. I would buy clothes that had holes in them. And it was hard to find anything in my size. It would take me a while. I would be in here for hours. I would find clothes that had holes in them. I swear to you. Find hats that had holes in them. Shoes that had holes in them. I would go drive to the richest neighborhoods. Pull up with the music blasting. I pull up to the first pump. I get out, go in there and put $1 on the gas. It was already full. I would go in there and put $1 on the gas. The white people would look at me like, he stole that car. Call the police. I used to fuck with people like that. Really. But one day, I would literally drive to the fanciest places. And I would pull up to the first pump and get out looking like the ragamuffin. Woo! The ragamuffin, woo-hoo. I would get out looking like 2 pieces of dookie from the hills of Guadalupe. And people would be trying to call the police. I used to get pulled over. And we in the cops were laughing about it. I would say, man, I work 2 jobs, man. And I had clothes in the car. I got nice clothes, man. I just like to mess with people. I'm sorry they wasted your time. But y'all tell me, was I crazy or not? Used to go to the most richiest places. Pull up in that car. Pull up to the richest malls and pull up in the yellow lane and get out the car and lean on it and wait till somebody told me you can't park there. Just to irritate people. Well, now you stole that car, that's why you gotta park. You ain't got nowhere to take it. Police will come up, show my license, registration, show my proof of insurance. Pull out 4 $100 bills out of my pocket. What? Why do you dress like that? The fuck with people, that's why. And they gonna start laughing. They were like, man, you. I said, yeah, I'm enjoying my day off. I work 6 days a week. I work 2 jobs, goddamn. I'm having fun right now. And they would go off laughing. Let me check my check. I rambled on again. I'm sorry, y'all. Common sense says it's through the sky in Florida, thanks to the snow, birds, tourists, etc. Smitty says, I believe it in common sense. It was cheaper when I lived up north. Tyrone says, laugh out loud, brother D trolled him. Common sense says, what kind of car? 1995 Mazda Protege. Do not buy a Protege for your kids. When you get on a head-on collision, the engine will come in. It will come inside on your child. Do not buy a Mazda Protege. Do not buy it. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I miss my little Protege. But I'll never buy one again. But somebody give me one, I won't buy it. I'll take it, but I won't like it. I'll deal with it. When I get hit on collision, I'm bringing my feet up on the steering wheel. They not staying down there for that engine to trap my foot on the accelerator. Not again. I'll put it over in the passenger side and pray. But the way they designed them 95s, that engine come right in on you. I hope they fixed it. We'd have been in any other kind of car. You would have just hit that first guardrail and that would have been it. But now I'm blinded. The airbag exploded and actually cut the retina of my eye. So now I'm really blind in one eye. The other eye got all the stuff in it. My foot is trapped because the engine came in and put my foot pressed on the accelerator. Do you know how hard it is to stop a car when your foot is slammed down on the accelerator? Do you know that when I finally got the car stopped in the middle of the grass, people told me that I drove miles without hitting them, which is a miracle in itself, that we only made contact twice. I'm hanging out the car, and I'm using my left leg trying to kick my right leg free. That's how my ankle got injured. It's never been set the same. I had to kick my ankle, pull it, to get out of the car. They had to cut my mother from the back seat. That's how her leg got messed up. That's how she died from the leg collapse. From that car. I would never buy a Mazda. I won't. Sorry, y'all. Back to the comment. Common Sense said, you must have been bored, laugh out loud. Tyrone said, have you been in any accidents? I pretty much use my license to work, whether it be couriering, delivering, driving people around. I always use my license. That's why I said I was on course to use my brains. But when everything went willy-nilly, I had to find a place to go, I had to find a place to live. I had to think. What's the one thing you can make a decent money at without going to school for? A lot of the time, it's your license. Like I told you, I couldn't pass the truck driving test. Driving was fine. Backing up killed me. Was never good at backing up to that loading dock. Couldn't do it. Now, if I had passed, I'd been making $900,000 a week truck driving or more. That was back then. Could make more now. I'd have been straight. Sad part is my brother, who's always done solid jobs, he's a truck driver now, making decent money. Like a slap in the face. It's like the role reversal. I used to take him out for his birthday. And he tell you, every time he turned around, I was pulling money out. Now, total opposite. But it's like we switched. Like I had my time. Now it's his time. Only difference is I will come take him out. He don't do it back. That's between him and the Lord. I ain't getting involved in it. Of all the people. I used to say, hey, what you doing? It's my day off. I want to go do something. What you want to do? And I ain't got no money. Did I ask you if you had any money? I said, do you want to go do something? Well, go change. We want something nice. Put some nice on. And that's male or female. I didn't believe in going no place stag. I think if a man show up to an event by himself, it looks bad. That's what I was told. So I didn't care who it was. As long as somebody. Not one person. They called and said, how you doing? Are you okay? You need something? Not one person. That's sad. People on YouTube show me more love than people who I've kept from getting their power cut off, that I've kept from getting evicted. That's really how sad people have gotten. Not one person. Not one person. They said, I heard you went down. I heard you got sick. That's why I say I can relate to Gary from the corner. If you remember I showed y'all the corner ministers, I can relate to Gary from the corner. Because when he was up, he was going for the community. When he went down, ain't nary person come by and say, hey, you need some help? Can we help you out? You need to come and do nothing. But then I realized, no matter how long it lasts, if you up, most people ain't gonna never be up. Most people ain't gonna have a life I had. Most people ain't gonna never experience something as simple as maybe changing somebody's life or just walking up to them and saying, you look troubled. What's the matter? My electric you get cut off. I got 6 kids. Nobody won't help me. Well, how much is it? I need $300 to get it back on. Wait right here, man. I will go to the bank and I will get $300 and I will give it to her. And I would say, please, spend this on the BG&E. Don't put it on in your arm or nothing. Most people will never know the power of being able to change somebody's life with something so simple. That $300 didn't break me. It just meant the waiter got a smaller tip that week. Instead of getting a $50 tip, they might have got a $20 tip. And knowing me, I probably still gave him 50 or 60. And people would say to me, why are you getting that big tip? Because I used to do it. Not for long, but I used to do it. I used to be a busboy too. And the waitresses would pay me to clear their tables quickly so they can get more people in, so they can get more tips. So they would pay me more than what the daggone restaurant was paying. I could make more. Daggone lady would say, why you always out down the floor? Because I'm making money. You ain't paying it. The dishes washed. Why you don't know what I'm doing? My area clean. My area is clean. Why are you asking me what I'm doing? I'm trying to make money. And I would hit it, women. Yeah, you better not leave her no tip. You better spend that money on me. I've had women sitting across me at a table say that dumb shit. Don't you work? She works. That's how you make her money. I can leave her a nice $30 tip. She might can take that and go do something with it. No, you should be giving me that thing. Who said you wasn't? When you ever ain't been giving no money? Now, you shouldn't be. Now, you tell me what I should be doing. You should be contributing too. I'm paying for the meal, you pay the tip. All right, you be quiet. And that's why I said, that's the reason why I ain't never got a phone call. I ain't got not one visit. Nobody never said anything. It was always about me giving and them taking. And now that I can't give them, I ain't no use to them. That's why I say, man, you gotta stop simping. And ain't just women, it's men too. Not one dude. This leads me into the next question. And I'm gonna check the chat before I go, so because I think I already got it in my head. I might not have to go look at it. See where we at. Common sense says Miles is basically a Ford. A lot of people don't know that. Nobody cares says, yes, crazy BD. As many says, hey. Common sense says, laugh out loud. Nobody cares. How's your headache? Tyrone says, hey again, Miss Minnie. Nobody cares says, still bad, Common. Making me sick to my stomach, but hopefully I'll be better tomorrow. Thanks. Nobody cares. Says Miss Minnie Hearts. Common sense says, sound yucky. You have something caffeine based. Minnie says, sorry that happened to you and yours, brother guy. Nobody cares says, yes, I just took a BC powder. Nobody cares says, soon going to take a flexor muscle relaxer and lay down. Hopefully that'll help. Right. You got some nice drugs too. Nothing like a muscle relaxer. Nobody cares where's getting better. Common sense says good choice. I'm trying to stay ahead of the chat. Okay. That was leading us. All right. That was leading us into the next question. I'm getting pretty good at this. Have you ever had the opportunity to help someone? Tell us about your experience. Have you ever had the opportunity to help someone? If you have, tell us about the experience. I'm going to log back in. Smitty says, praying, you're feeling better. Nobody cares. I'm catching the migraine, doing reports for work of. Have you ever helped anybody and changed their life? If you have, tell us about it. I'll start. I can tell you something that I think about all the time, and it keeps me grounded. I told y'all I used to work across the street from A place is called I Can't, We Can. And it's for drug addicts. A boss used to ask me, why do you go to church over there instead of coming up to my church in the county? And I would say, because these people are strong. And I want to be around strong people. And he would say, no, they're not strong because they fell. And I would say, but they fighting to get back up. You imagine being addicted to crack, addicted to heroin. You know how hard it is, especially when the rehab place is right smack in the middle of a drug zone. Do you know what kind of intestinal fortitude it takes to recover from that? I was trying to quit smoking, and I was trying to learn some of that intestinal fortitude. I didn't understand then that you had to hit rock bottom before you quit. But I used to go over there and hang with them, and I would watch them. They didn't judge you. And I would have a pretty good time at their services. One day, I parked the car on the parking lot of the job and walked across the street. And I was hoping that none of my enemies, would damage the car because they would look and see I wasn't there. Maybe they might, flatten the tire, or do something. You know what I'm talking about. So, sure enough, I come out. And I walk across the street. And there's somebody looking at my car. Staring at it. Now, this was not a great car. I got a good deal on this car. Probably the most dependable car I ever had. Car never broke down. I had it for 2 years. It never broke down. The only time I had to get this car fixed was when somebody tried to steal it. Somebody took a screwdriver, broke into the car, but they couldn't pop the ignition. The ignition was unpoppable. And luckily, I had a guy that was a shade tree mechanic. And he went and he drove out to, it was a Dodge. He drove out to the Dodge dealer in the county. And he got me a new ignition from there. And it must have been cheap. This car was old. I mean, the car was so old that the ceiling was gone. And when you got in the car, your clothes became beige, like the ceiling. But it never broke down. That's why I wouldn't get rid of it. It ran like everything anywhere. It never broke down. Even times when I thought it was not going to start, it still started. Dependable old girl. I hated the car. I was saving to get me something better. I was saving to get me something better. And I saw the guy standing there. I'm ready to fight. What the hell you walking looking at my car for? He said, looking good there. Looking good there, buddy. Derek, looking good. I said, what? He said, yeah, man. I can see you coming over to the church. You really enjoy the services, don't you? He said, I look at you. You work every day. You got a nice car. You always dress nice. You always got jewelry on. I'm going to stick with this program. And I'm going to be just like you. I'm looking at him. You want to be like me. I'm embarrassed in this damn car. You looking like it's a damn Lamborghini. I realized, whether you know it or not, there are people looking up to you. Even if you think you're doing bad in life, there's somebody doing worse. and they want to be where you at. Before you start complaining about where you are in life, look down to the person that's looking up to you. They will kill to be where you are. I would kill. They have a nice car, nice Hummer and a jet ski. Well, it's not realistic right now, right? There are some YouTubers that's doing 10 views, 7 views, 9 views that would love to get the 100 to 300 that we average, even with channels knocked down. You can't keep looking up without appreciating where you at now. Because where you at now, there are people that's looking up at you. Where you at now, even if you in AA right now, even if you in a rehab facility, there are some people that's looking at you saying, damn, she went on in. I need to go in too. I got to get myself together. I got to get the courage. I got to go and join her. I got to get on her level. She's in there getting treatment. I need that treatment too before I OD out there. Before something happens to me, I need to go. You thinking you at the bottom of the barrel because you in rehab. There's somebody that need to go to rehab that's looking at you, that's seeing what you're going to do and how you come out. That's going to determine whether or not they go in and get treatment. So even at your worst, you still can help somebody that's below you. Don't ever feel you ain't good enough or you ain't worthy, but there's always somebody that's watching you. There's always somebody jealous of you. For every 5 people you jealous of, there's 50 people that's jealous of you. They just want to get to where you are. You worry about getting to the Holy Grail. They're just trying to be stable. After you came over to the store every day and I made sure I talked to him. Because I realized that even though I ain't got the best, I'm stable. And that's what these people need. And maybe that was the reason why I was drawn to go over there and worship with them. To let them see somebody stable. You don't need drugs. You don't need that shit. Stay the narrow course. Do what you're supposed to do. So even if I'm not the example to the people that's living in the rural areas and saying, oh, I wouldn't want to be him. There are people that would kill to be me. Would kill to have a stable life. Would kill to not have no worries. My biggest worry was getting to work on time. I'm always late. That's my biggest worry in life. Get to work on time. So people that's high up, I'm a bum. So people that's below me, I'm like a god. Say that to yourself. Hey, young drug boys, these come around the job and they bragged about, I'm making 500 a week. I'm making 600 a week. But when I would tell a story of where I had gone on my day off, they would be like this. just enthralled. Well, if you made all that money, why the hell you ain't out there doing it? They would laugh at me. You got to work 12 hours and work 6 days a week. And you still don't make what I make. When I ask them, so what you do this weekend? They ain't do nothing. So if they ain't lying, where their money at? Why they ain't going out and doing stuff? It's literally a thing for them to pull up and them all get out and be nicely dressed. I've never seen no girls though. Be nicely dressed. Like, yeah, we just came from the club. I'm like, where the girl at? Nigga like I'm stupid. No, y'all, where the girl at? But my day off, I'm pulling up with a girl in the front seat. Music blasting. I'm getting out. I'm jeweled up. Rings on. I'm getting out there. Ask the young lady, you need anything? I'm just checking on my peoples. Make sure everything okay. I'll be back. Probably able to get some gas or something if I needed it. Ray just came to check in and the perpetrator. Every day off, I'm pulling up. And I come in, yeah, Jack. That girl was looking sweet in the front seat. Man, boy, you was dressed to the gills, boy. You killing it, weren't you? The same people that say, but you got to work all these hours. But yet, they would do that once a month. I was doing it every time I was off. Every time. So, even though they supposedly made a couple more hundred a week, well, they looking up to me in that instance. Because, yeah, I had to work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. I ain't had to worry about the man coming down on me. I ain't had to worry about the police. I ain't had to worry about no rival gang member wanting to take me out. I ain't had to worry about none of that dumb stuff. So who was better off? They can have that 150 to make it extra. Whatever position you in, somebody will get their left arm to be where you are right now. The secret to life is you don't want to stay in that position. You want to keep moving up. But don't forget those that's watching you. Because if you start to do illegal things to move up, they're following you. They're going to do illegal things. You're going to hurt them. You're going to hurt them in the long run. But there's always somebody watching you and saying, I want to be just like you. I'm messed up right now. I got to get my stuff together. I'm going to be like you. And if somebody ever comes up there and tells you that, you tell them, do that. Get like me. Then do better than me. Because I'm still trying to do better. That's the difference. I'll never be satisfied. But don't break the rules. Fight your way to where you want to be. Fight. Don't take the easy way, because you'll wind up back where you are. Fight your way up. Get to my level. Then I want to see you pass me. And hopefully, by the time you get to my level, I'll be at the next one, and you got to come up again. That's how you build a community. So unbeknownst to me, I was a role model to all these people in rehab. I was an example. You can do it. the right way. So let me check my check. Sorry, y'all, I've been going off again. Common sense says Mondays are rough at the office. I know the feeling. Smitty, nobody cares says, thank you. Smitty, sorry, hope yours and Carmen goes away to headaches are the worst. Yes, they are. I'm fighting one too. Smitty says, yes, they are. Nobody cares. Taking a Tylenol. Common sense says, took 2 Excedrins, drinking tea. Smitty says, praying you feel better as well at Common Sense. While we talking about aspirin, can somebody look on the Amazon list and pick the aspirin? It's only $5. I overspent this month, and the insurance company is saying they're not going to pay for the aspirin. I don't know why Walgreens is telling them that it's $30 for $5 aspirin. But if anybody would be so generous, could you please purchase the aspirin? The aspirin is important because it thins the blood. And I got 2 stents in my heart. And the aspirin thins the blood so that the blood flows through the stents and doesn't clog up again. So if anybody could be generous and just come up with just 5 something, I think it's $5.49 in its prime. I'll get it in 2 days. And I'll show it when I get it. But it's something that I really need. I'm not begging. I'm just asking anybody to find it in that heart. It's just $5.50. It's the first thing on the Amazon. This is right in the description. Anybody can help me out with that. I would appreciate it. Let's get back to the chat. Common Sense says, took 2 Excedrins, drinking tea. Smitty says, praying you feel better as well at Common Sense. Nobody cares says, amen, BD. Common Sense says, thank you, ladies. Same to you both. Nobody cares says, hearts. Common Sense says, be right back. Nobody cares says, okay. So, can anybody think of a similar experience to where you helped people and didn't even know you were doing it? That people were looking up to you and wanting to be like you, and you didn't know it. You might have thought they didn't even like you. You might have thought they hated you. You never had nobody come up to you and say, you're an inspiration. I watch what you do, and I'm trying to emulate it. I want to be just like you. And I say to you, if that has happened to you, you make sure you tell them. I'm glad I could be an inspiration to you. But you know what? I want you to not only get to where I am, I want you to be better than I am. And tell that to every other person that comes up. Because once you reach where I am, they're going to be watching you too. You got the responsibility to make sure that you be right. So they'll be right. They're going to follow you. They're going to say, yeah, he came up out of here. Look at him. Got a nice car, got a place, got him a woman there, got him a steady job. I'm going to be like that. That's my goal. And if you go back to the street, it's going to tell them that they can't do it. You got an even harder responsibility because If y'all watching me, when you get to where I am, they're gonna be watching you. So now you got the responsibility of looking out for the people that come up behind you. You got the responsibility of looking up, looking out for those that look up to you. It's a responsibility you don't want, but it comes with it. You want to be stable? You want to have a worry-free life? You got to maintain it. And there's other people watching you. But they're wondering how they're going to get the way you are. They want to see the finish line. And at this moment, you are the finish line. But you tell them, once you finish this race, start another one. Be better than me. Don't just get to my level. Be better. And our children are not being taught this. They're not. They're just taught, go out there, let the white man give you a job, get you a car, house, start your family, and be just like me. You should tell your kids, I want you to be better than me. I'm doing what I can so you have every opportunity. I don't want you to be level with me. I want you to be better. Don't just be equal. I want you to be better. Always strive. And make sure you tell them, do it the right way so it can't be taken away. Do it the right way so it can't be snatched away. For every person that gets pulled over tonight by law enforcement, I hope that you comply with what they say, and I hope that you get taken down to the station, you make your phone call, you call your mate or your lawyer, and you do what you can to get out that police station. Then talk to your people, put your heads together and figure out how you're going to retaliate. But don't do it out there on the street. For those that might watch this, that's staying across the room at a liquor bottle, for those that's watching this, that might have a heroin addiction, and you might be holding that spoon in your hand before you put that powder in it. Stop. Throw it away. Throw it out the window. Pour it down the sink. You don't need it. You don't. You don't need it. Throw that stuff away and go pick up a Bible. Start reading it till you find a verse that touches you. Then read that verse again and again. Instead of taking that drug you don't need, start reciting that verse. It won't be the same, but it'll kill the time. Whatever the time that you needed to feel drunk, to feel high. Keep saying that verse again and again in your head. Let that verse take the place of that drug. Let that verse take the place of that drink. Let that verse feel the pain, feel the void that's in you. Just say it to yourself again and again. Let the power of God go to work in you. You're not a bum. You're not a throwaway. You're not a mess up. You just out of line with your spirituality. Every time you feel the urge to go get that drug, to go get that bottle, to go get that hit. Pick up your Bible. Start going through it. Learn to love reading the Bible. Let that Bible fill a hole in you. Whether you was molested, whether you was bullied, whether you was always left behind, whether you was made to feel like your brothers and sisters are better than you. Let that Bible, let it fill that void that you left. Your father wasn't there. Your mother used to beat you unmercifully. Take that energy that you're going to take to go do these things that's going to hurt you. Recite some Bible verses. Tell everyone touches your spirit. Let your body fight back. You don't need to smother it. Deal with it. Fight it. Nothing else I said touches anybody today. I hope that does. If there's physical pain, there's mental pain. One thing about physical pain, it goes away. Mental pain never goes away. It festers like a cancer. And then it grows. And it makes you do stuff you normally wouldn't do. So for anybody that's even thinking, look, man, I wish somebody would tell me that is annoying, how to deal with that. And it's nothing but the daggone devil. But I forgot what I was saying. He'll come back in a second, hold on. But if nothing else, saying the Bible verse over and over in your head. So everyone touches you. Can't hurt you. You could be walking home tonight. Somebody could pull a gun on you. So you stick them up. You say the Bible verses. Say it out loud. Don't confuse the heck out of the guy. Give him your wallet and let him run off. Hopefully he'll run off and won't harm you. You saying your Bible verses. Whatever in that wallet, you can make again. Can't make another you. Somebody break in your house tonight. Tell them what they want to get out. Don't come back. One time only. Start saying the Bible verse. Tell them what it is. Say it out loud. Let them take what they want. Let them go about their business. Whatever they take, you can get it again. Ain't nothing worth your life. Nothing. Nothing worth your life. Now, if you got a gun in your house, it's a whole different animal. I keep it real. If you got a gun in your house, take your house. But if you don't, best thing to do, go through the Bible, find the verses that touch you, that empower you. Say them all out. Even if you at a bar tonight and somebody wants to fight, start reciting your Bible verses. If nothing else, you'll confuse the hell out of the person trying to beat you up. What's this? You crazy or whatever? You see that look? Attack. Keep saying them out loud. Let them empower you as you pummel the heck out of them or her. I told you, I talk from experience. People tell me, When you fight, you reciting Bible verses. What are you preaching? Or you beating? What are you doing? Find the verses that touch you. Recite them over and over again. Anytime you feel any kind of stress or trouble, just take a deep breath and play them verses in your head. Let your spirit go to work for you. Sometimes it ain't about this. Sometimes it's about this. Because the majority of the people that's out there doing something they ain't supposed to be doing, it's because something wrong up here. So keep that in mind as you interact with other people, as you go through your day-to-day. Everybody's mind ain't right. Make sure yours is. So you got a better chance of coming home safe and sound as you deal with these individuals. Because I don't care where you live, you're going to run into them eventually. It's everybody's time sometime. Nobody escapes it their whole life. Eventually, it's going to come to you. You got to be mentally ready. Being physically ready is another thing, but being mentally ready makes your physical even better. Let me check my chat. I'm around again. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, Common Sense says she back listening, had to get ready for turn down. Nobody cares says, oh yeah, it's my turn now, Common. I'll be right back in the view. Smitty says, have a blessed night, everyone. Have a good early. Good night, Brother Dark. Enjoy the show. Thank you, Smitty. Nobody cares says, good night, Smitty. Have a great Tuesday. Yeah, 10:20. It's getting late, but we still got 8 people in the house, so let's get to the next topic. Nobody had any comment. This is a weird one. Have we covered this one yet? It seems so simple. I think we already covered that one. Tell us about something that made you laugh recently. What was something you heard or saw that made you just start laughing out loud? You couldn't stop laughing. That's an easy one, y'all. What's something that you heard that made you just start bust out laughing? Anybody? What's something that made you just start bust out laughing? Let me take a check. Bring the ball back in here. Nobody Cares says the YouTube channel name Shoot the Shit. Shoot the Shit. Okay. What was it about, Nobody Cares? Nobody Cares says, oh my God. Shoot the shit. The funniest thing, I ain't gonna lie to you, and I hope we don't attract trolls, but the funniest thing was when we thought the tower shot himself in the foot. I'm sorry. That was the funniest thing I heard from him. That was hilarious. I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all remember that. That was the funniest thing. Man, I had a ball ragging him on that. I don't want to attract the trolls, but God darn it. That was hilarious. I'm sorry. That was funny. What was some of the funniest things that y'all seen? Oh, Lala's live the other day when she said that King Kong said that she was carpet munching. That was hilarious. Nobody Cares says a white brother and sister in Georgia, both missing teeth, go dumpster diving, etc. Just rural country. They were dumpster diving. Did they find Steve in the dumpster? You know he got all the good electronics first. Nobody Cares says, yeah, and Tyra shooting was funny as heck. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. And if anybody seen the show that Vic did when Candy and all the Wolf was on there and Vic laid them out to shut them down, you remember that? That was hilarious. No offense to y'all, I was not trolling, but it was funny. But I was actually concerned for Vic. And I was about to call in to help him. He didn't need no help. King of Trolls. That to me was hilarious. Another thing that was hilarious, I was watching when Tommy went to Indianapolis, when he was downtown telling Tyler to come on, and he got the phone in one hand, and he got two of those big cups and some food under his arm, and he walking around downtown telling Tyra to come get him. I was afraid for Tommy's life at first, but then I turned on Tyra, and his fans was telling them that Tommy was downtown walking around, challenging him. He go, oh, no, he's not. No, that was hilarious. I don't care what nobody say. Troll me all you want, goddammit. That was hilarious. True was acting like he didn't see what the chat was saying. I'm downtown now, go get him, True. No. That was hilarious. I'm sorry. If anybody saw that, y'all, if y'all didn't laugh, y'all butt off. If you didn't go to being afraid for Tommy to actually laughing your ass off, I don't know what was. That was hilarious. And I hate to keep using that, man, but that was hilarious. That had me on the floor. Because I went from being worried, scared that Tommy was going to get hurt or killed, to actually laughing my butt off. That was you call an emotional roller coaster, where you actually afraid for somebody, and then you're like, oh, this man full of Nobody Cares says, yeah, Tyra shooting was funny. It's that. Nobody Cares says, laugh out loud, BD. Nobody Cares says, I didn't see that, but Tyra is all mouth. That's when I figured that out. Now, you said the man couldn't come to the Midwest. The Midwest includes Indiana. It also includes Chicago. He went to Chicago twice. Then you said, yeah, he went to Chicago twice. That's not any nothing. Let him come to my shit. I'm going to put these hands on him. I'm going to put these paws on him. He can go to the police station. I'll go up in the police station behind him and still bop me back in the head. Down right. And well, what? He ain't coming. And then to see him walking around downtown with a camera in one hand and all it just loaded up, looking like a damn victim, looking like a tourist waiting to get mugged, and to see him doing everything he can not to notice his chat is screaming, He downtown, go get him. I ain't never let song all my life. I'm sorry. That's when I knew he don't keep his word. I ain't mean to bring him up. So all you trolls, go take a nap. But that was the funniest thing I've seen on YouTube. Oh, and Lala showed the other day about a cover merchant. I know why I got whooped on that show. Just the topic alone. Nobody cares says Tyra's going to end up hurt or killed right outside his own house, chasing cars down. Laugh out loud. Is he still worried about that white Charger? They were having a ball with their last month for her being scared of a white Charger. If we stop being a shock jock and have real topics, he won't have that problem. But see, the people encourage him to act the way he acts. That's why I don't even blame him. I blame him for being desperate enough to do the stuff he do. But if the people didn't watch him and do shows on him, he wouldn't do it. So it's like you can't hate him, because then you would have to hate the people that's so willing to watch. But nobody cares. Said, what, is a black Charger now? I thought it was a white one. Now it's a black one. If somebody's gonna get you, they're gonna get you. Why worry about it? If I give somebody the address right now and told them to come get me, you think I'm gonna sit by the door and wait and worry? No. I have what I need on my side, and we'll deal with it when it comes. But they ain't no need. If the Lord gonna intervene, they'll never find it. They'll get pulled over on the way. It was my time, it's my time. They don't even sweating it. Nobody cares says he clearly has ADHD and is bipolar. He just needs help. Well, I can tell you something I didn't believe. I never believed that he could get as big as Tommy. And I still don't think he can get as big as Tommy. But the response that he gets makes him think that he's on that road. The response that he gets, the fact that he come on and people go run, the fact that so many YouTubers got a career out of playing his shows. That's why I say, when you say, how can God let an evil man have the biggest company? Because that evil man can employ some good people. That evil man will have the business sense to always make sure those good people have a job. And it's that way on YouTube. I don't think Tommy always do the right thing. But his growth shows us that we can grow too. Tyra definitely ain't showing people the right way to do YouTube But his presence employs a lot of YouTubers who otherwise don't have no content. They literally are dependent on him. So even the evil helps out other people. If y'all understand what I'm saying. All right, let's get to the next topic. Nobody got any comments? All right, let's go back. This is a good one. I don't know if y'all gonna answer it. What's a personal tragedy that you have overcome? How did the experience change you, and did your life take a total change because of it? Would you have been something different if this experience, this tragedy, had never happened? What is a personal tragedy that you have overcome? How did the experience change you, and did it change your life path? Y'all can tell when I'm mad, no one can. Make it juicier. What is a personal tragedy that happened to you in your life that changed your life path? Y'all already know mine. I ain't gotta say it again for the 80th time. What was your tragedy that changed your life and changed your life path? Where beforehand, you thought you were going to do this, and after that tragedy, you wound up doing something else. Let me go to my chat. See if anybody got any good comments for me here. I want this an easy one, y'all. This is an easy one. No comments? Come on, y'all. This is an easy one now. We got 6 people in the room. I know somebody here more than nobody cares. Come on, who's not talking? What's a tragedy? Major life event that happened to you that changed the whole scope of the path you've been on. Is that path different? Is what's happening to you afterwards different than what you had imagined beforehand? Everybody has a tragedy. Something in their life. Come on, y'all. I can tell y'all minds. You already know. That car accident in 95. Wasn't for that car accident, I probably wouldn't be on YouTube right now. And if it was, it would be a college channel. Still be talking the same thing, but it'd be a college channel because that's where I would be at. I'd be a college professor. That car accident knocked me off my path. I never got back there. Messed my whole life up. Instead of having an easy life for teaching, I worked many a job. Wouldn't happen. Wasn't for that car accident. Changed my whole life course. If any of y'all had similar situations, whereas you was on a course to do this, and something happened, and then before you knew it, You wound up going that way. So let's hit the check. Nobody cares says, sorry, mine just too personal. Nobody cares says, has to do with parents passing away though. Well, so does mine. The death of my mother on that accident. She had me on track. Instead, I wound up being a mama's boy with no family. Just alone in the world. With the weight of the world on his shoulders. You helped kill your mother. You ain't worth nothing. You should be dead. That's how I felt. From 25 to about 42. And when I came out the funk, that's when I started getting sick. So it's like, man, that wasn't no damn chance to go back and try to finish what I started. Yeah, that tragedy ruined my life. Nobody cares says, me too, BD, have no contact with my brother or sister anymore. Hey, Miss May. You keep popping in and out, Miss Minnie. You missing some good topics. Just use your down home flavor on some of these. The topic right now is, what tragedy happened in your lifetime that knocked you off the course that you were heading to? In my case, it was the car accident I told y'all about and the death of my mother because of the car accident and the family blaming me and the family going each and every way. Instead of being a professor and sitting around with the vest on and the pipe on my mouth and looking all distinguished, look at what I became. One tragedy can destroy your life. Some tragedies can save your life. Sometimes something might happen to somebody you know, and you doing the same thing they know, and you lose that person. You say, ooh, that could have been me. I'm not doing that no more. Sometimes the tragedies can help, but more often times than not, most times a tragedy destroys your life, not helping. As Minnie said, mine would be seeing my daughter going off the rails. Common sense says, I work with mentally ill people and deal with tragic events all the time. Ms. Minnie said, took a lot of strength. Ms. Minnie said, sorry, in and out. Got a lot going on. We appreciate you stopping by. And you stopped by a couple times, so thanks for the views. Oh, and Ms. Minnie, just for the record, your last live, I was there most of the time, and I had you on this phone, and I had it connected to the 40-inch over there. So I was watching you. Then on this phone, which is powered on the laptop right now, I was texting. So I gave you 2 views. And we stayed the majority of the show. So that should do good for your YouTube ranking. I was there for the majority of the show. I stayed all the way to the end. If you go look at the, you'll see me even comment at the end. I don't know if you ever went back and looked, but you see, I stayed the whole show. When I came in, I stayed the whole time. I gave you the view, and I gave you the viewing time. Which will be in analytics will be important. Once you reach 1,000 and can get access. It's not just that somebody watching. It's how long they watch. That determines how much money you'll get in the AdSense when you get there far. So if somebody just popping in and you're doing you a favor, it'll give you a view. But when they look into the analytics, they don't stay. They're not gonna count it. A lot of people don't know it. Anyway, the question was, what tragedy happened in your life that reshaped it? Before that tragedy, you was on path to do this. Tragedy happened, you went off path and never got back on. Or maybe you did get back on. Maybe it took you 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and you got back on path. For those that did, be an inspiration to us that never did. That it's never too late. Tell us how you got back on point. And those are personal questions. Miss Minnie, you got the sweetest daughter, and I hope she never go off the rails. Your son neither. Miss Minnie said, thanks for that, brother. I always appreciate you. Everybody got you, Miss Minnie. Come on, y'all. Ain't nobody gonna open up? Nobody feel comfortable? Damn, we just lost 2 people. That must be too sensitive. Let's go to another subject then. Trying to find something else. Here's an easy one. Everybody can answer this without being worried about nobody coming to find them. Nice, easy question. How many siblings do you have? What are their ages? Are you close to them? Did you feel your parents favored one sibling over the other? Nice, easy question. How many siblings do you have? What are their ages? Are you close to them? And do you feel that one child was favored over the others? Come on, let's get it. Easy question. Easy question. Let me go log back in here. Miss Minnie says she's been there, done that. Common sense says nothing tragic to report except those I hear about at work. All right, what about the new topic? Come on, y'all. Do you have any siblings? What are their ages? Not the names. What are their ages? Do you feel that your parents favored one child over the other? Come on, it's an easy one. Come on, y'all, it's an easy question. I know it's late. I'm ready to let y'all go. I know it's late, but come on, y'all, it's an easy question. Didn't ask you to name them. Just ask. Do you have any brothers or sisters? If so, what are the ages? And did you feel that your parents favored one or the other? Nobody would know who you are. You're not asking for any names. Nobody cares says one sister 54, one brother 49. My twin brother died at birth. I was the favorite child and the only one to help my parents, and Nobody cares says she's 46. I'm older than you. She ain't gonna break about. I wish I was younger. Let me go back. I wish I could go back 10 years. I wouldn't even want to go back to 95. Let me go back 10 years. I would save every coin I could save. Every coin. If I could go back. And I swear, y'all, if I ever get big, I'm going to be doing several shoebox challenges. I don't want to ever be like this again. Ever. I'm like, take a check. Ms. Me said, I have one brother 34. Nobody cares says, me too, BD. Ms. Minnie says, and of course, I'm the favorite, laugh out loud. Nobody cares says, laugh out loud too. Y'all like the easy question. The easy question, y'all don't mind. But okay. We got many. We got nobody cares. Come on now. We got some people in the room now. Nobody else want to speak up. Y'all just want to watch. Nobody else want to speak up. I'm the oldest. I got a sister 45 and my brother is 6 years younger. So if I'm 47, I guess he's like 40, 41. His birthday in November. So I'm going to be 48 this year. He'll be 6 years younger. He'll be 42. And shame to whoever's going around using his name. And to the troll, just using my sister's name, you can't spell. You can't spell. That on Facebook page. Nobody cares said, what about you, BDC? I already said it. Now, with their favorite, I would hate to say my brother. I would have to say it because that was his father that was in the hospital. So I would have to say it based on that. My mother would kind of have to favor him. But as far as getting along with her, my sister was the only girl. They could do feminine things together. Me, I was the perfect mama's boy. So I don't know, some might say me. If she had a choice of who she would take out, there'd be a toss-up between me and my sister. When my brother and sister were babies, they cried a lot. It was always fussy. Nobody really wanted to come by and pick them up. They always came and got me. You can give me 2 pieces of string and put me in a corner. And if I ain't have a dirty diaper or was hungry, you ain't had nothing. So, you know, especially young girls love to have babies. It's not a problem. So I was always the one they came and got. I was never home. That's probably why I ain't going crazy being a homebody here. I was never home. From my youth. I was never home. Everybody wanted to come get me. I was the easiest child to have around. I come over your house, I see something was dirty, I would clean it. You tell me a little business what I used to clean. I used to clean out your attic, clean out your basement, clean your back porch off, mow your lawn, get a lawnmower. What are you asking? I would just go do it. That's a toss-up. Between three of us. Sister had personality. So personality versus somebody helpful, never a problem, versus the man's son in the house. Don't know. I know I used to go in and clean my parents' bedroom while they were out. You would say, why would you do that? To show your worth. To show your appreciation. And when I did do something wrong, the good I did always overrid the bad. I remember I got punished for something I did in school. I was told I couldn't go outside. Trash can was running over. It was my turn to take it out. I wasn't supposed to go outside. I go out and drop the trash can in the dumpster. My stepfather had to get the dumpster and get the trash can back. Stepfather was mad. My mama said, yeah, you said he couldn't go outside, but he did his job. It's his time to take trash out. Does that override? The first law you put down override the second law. The trash was running over. If you didn't want him to go outside, why didn't you take it out? Why didn't you send your son to take it out? He saw it needed to be done. He did it. Can't get too mad. He did the right thing. So that's a hard question to answer. Nobody cares says jealousy is real. BD trolls suck. Well, the same way I said earlier about somebody's always watching you and might be drawing inspiration from you. You might potentially change somebody's life or ruin it by you making wrong decisions. That we all here to help each other. Some of these trolls just want attention. And they come over here looking for anything that they can go run back and tell any other chats. Try to make them feel important, to make them feel like they're fitting in. So to you trolls, if I can give you something that you can go get your little 1 second of fame, then peace and blessings go with you. I don't want a second of fame. I wouldn't go through all that trouble just to get 1 or 2 seconds. Because after they talk about it, they're going to forget about you. And you got to come back and get more information. And then you got to go back again. You got to keep doing it. That's a lot of work. Why not just be yourself and just go in the chat and fit in? Why you got to spend your time trolling to get information you think you can go take somewhere else? Why is that easier? Why do you want the shortcut? I don't know if y'all remember, but when the man in Indy went down and I was trying to find my place on YouTube. We used to go. We used to go check out Young Pharaoh. We used to go check out Poppy. We used to go check out Sayonara. Y'all remember them days? We used to go check out Steve. We used to go check out. Do we do that now? We don't need to. That's why I laugh when I see Steve do it now. He's following me. He's trying to be like me. How can I get mad at that? He's trying to get to where I am. With all the help he had that I didn't have, he is trying to get to where I am. He's taking the shortcut, 5-mile roundabout way to get it. But he's trying to get to where I am. How can you not feel sorry for him? How can you not feel blessed that you don't have to deal with that? How can you really get mad at him? When you have people that don't have no solid platform, people that don't have no content, people that don't stick to an ideology, people that hide because they won't debate you because they will get killed because they don't have anything to debate you with. If we having a debate on an issue, you're going to get crossed up. And then what are you going to do? Revert back to what you know. Oh, you're fat. Oh, you're faggot. Oh, you. That's all you can do. I don't want to be like that. I wouldn't want you to be like that. But if you think that by coming over here and watching the show, thank you, you're giving me a view. But then you're going to take some information and go run someplace and try to be the star of the moment in the chat room to somebody else says something better. And you got to come run back and try to find something else. If that's the highlight of your day, do you? I don't even want to take it away from you. But thank you for telling me that I'm good enough that you're willing to come over here and watch me just so you can use the excuse for watching me and go back to the trolls and say, oh, he sucked. Let me tell you what he said. This is what he said about Tree. This is what he said about Steve. This is what he said about 7 Day. This is what he said about Tommy. But that's all you do. And you get all them people riled up. And then they come over here and they watch and they go, I don't see that. I don't see that. This show ain't like the other ones. What are you talking about? So you don't get nowhere. I don't understand. You don't get nowhere. You don't. You don't. You don't get nowhere. I'd rather do a good show and get 70 views than do a show talking about somebody else and get 300. How many other people could get 300 by talking about that same person? How that make you special? How that make you cool? You just doing what everybody else doing. I'd rather say I got 70 people to come watch me, to come listen to what I'm saying. Not saying what everybody else saying. A lot of these topics, a lot of them bomb. But you got to keep going until you find a good one. A lot of these topics bomb. But they bomb because people are used to scuttlebucket. They're not used to thinking. They're not used to having to participate. When you really have to talk, use your brain, it's different. It's just coming up with insults. Insults is easy. Taking a hard look at yourself and answering the question ain't. And it takes courage knowing that to come on here and try these things out. When the majority of our people don't want to think. They want to be told what to think, what to say, and they want it simple. They don't want to talk about how to fix the community. They want you to tell them that it's okay. It takes real courage to say it ain't, and to say why it ain't, and to say what you can do to fix it. That takes courage. Everybody don't want to hear that. They want you to make them feel good. They want you to make them laugh. If I make you feel good and I make you laugh, that's a good thing, but I don't want to snow you, make you think the world perfect, and then you walk outside and say it ain't. But you go time on YouTube, I tell you, everything going fine. We people are at a utmost of respect all around the world. Let me tell you about what we used to do back 400 or 500 years ago, back 4,000 or 5,000 years ago. Think about that, y'all, and be proud. Be proud when you go out. Put on your RGB. Be proud. And then you see the buildings falling down as you walking to work or driving to work. You see people on the corner as you're driving to work. You see strung out people staggering around, trying to find anything to get the next hit as you drive to work. You see little kids going off to school all full of life, and they're going to get taught a damn thing. And you say to yourself, we ain't doing nothing now, but 500 years ago, 5,000 years ago, when the Moors ran England, we was doing good. If you're satisfied with that, then be satisfied with it. It don't control. Because we're going to tell it like it is. We ain't going to sugarcoat it. We ain't trying to make you feel good. We're trying to make you feel empowered so you can go out and do something. Something you can do to make your life a little better. That's what we're about. Not trying to make you feel good and ignore the things that's right in your face. We don't want you to ignore them. We want you to jump in and do what you can do. That's the difference. That's why we stand out like a sore thumb on YouTube. For all the jokes, or the two teeth, blowing on that, whatever. We have a serious show. We have a good time, but we have a serious show. And it's not just all gloom and doom. I want y'all to feel empowered when you walk out the door the next day. Not be like, oh man, I gotta go. I gotta make it to my car past the drug dealers. I gotta hope I can go into the store without getting accosted. No, I want you to feel empowered when you go outside. The drug dealers pull you up. Ask them, y'all going to school today? Y'all gonna stand out here in the corner all day. Shame them. Go to the convenience store, 3 bums outside, healthy looking men, asking you for $1. Tell them, why don't you go get a job? Go get your education so you ain't got to stand in front of the store. You young. When you walk through that door with your head held up high. and they can't do or say nothing to you. You put them in that place, you shame them. I want to see my followers doing that. Then let me see what I got when I come out the store. That's not the right response, because that's going to encourage them to be out there every day and hope that people like you will come. And they can give 50 people like you, give them $1. They got $50 for doing nothing but standing. They're begging. Why would they get a job? They can get $50, $60 a day just standing. And when they wear that store out, they can walk to another store and do the same thing. Now they got $100. They made $100, ain't done nothing. Bad people need good people to fuel off of. The majority of my followers are good people. What bad people are parasiting off of you right now? What bad people are sucking the life, the dollars, your time, your resources? Who's sucking them off of you right now? And you don't get nothing in return. Other than hopefully they don't insult you. They don't make life hard for you. Because if you don't give them what they want, they're going to take it. Well, you know, I know my grandson, he on that stuff, and he keep coming up in the house and taking my microwave, and he'll take the TV when nobody looking, and he'll take the air conditioner, and then, what if I give him $20 a day? He don't take nothing. So I give him $20 a day. He'll be happy. Let me check my chat. Nobody cares said jealousy is role BD. Trolls suck. Miss Minnie said they need love and a purpose. Nobody cares says, well, they need to be nice and not fake and mean. Nobody cares continue. Okay, BD, good show, but got a thunderstorm starting up and it's getting late. 6 comes early, y'all. Have a good night. Thomason says, my eyelids are losing the battle. Storm started here also. Good night, all. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and shut the show down. Thanks to everybody that chimed in. Like I said, I'll ask again, humbly, if somebody would like to look on the Amazon, listen to the section, I really do need those aspects. They to keep the 2 stents open in my chest. My insurance company sent me a letter saying today they weren't going to pay for it. I could walk down to the drugstore, but I just spent everything on the BG&E. If anybody would, it's only $5. You might even find it cheaper. So if somebody would see it in kindness of their heart, it's just to keep the 2 tubes that they put in 2 veins in my chest to keep the blood flowing through. The aspirin keeps the blood thin so they don't reclog the tubes. So if somebody find it in kindness of their heart, it's only 5 something. You might can find it cheaper. Let me know and I'll put it on the list. Having said that, y'all have a good night. Thanks for a great show. I had a lot of fun. And thank y'all for participating. Y'all make it so much more fun when you participate rather than just listen. We are the family. And I like it when the family participates in the conversation. I'm talking so much, my mouth keeps going dry. I keep forgetting I got water sitting here. That's why my mouth keeps turning white. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Please come back tomorrow. Every day is a good day, as long as the family together. So, from BD to the family, I say good night. Oh, let me see the chat one at a time before we go. Anybody say anything? Nope. All right, y'all. See y'all tomorrow night. Have a good one. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Nobody Cares, for coming. Tyrone, Miss Minnie, Smitty, Common Sense. Thank y'all for stopping by. Even Danita, I ain't forgot you. Y'all have a good night.
All righty, y'all. Please don't let that start up. Get that out of here.
Frank. But
All right. All righty, y'all. I believe that was from Monday. Just went on and stuck it on. One no need. And doing a live show. If Young Carl was on and my girl Lala's on, wasn't no need in keep doing a live show. We're not going to beat those two, but we're not going to run neither. This is our time slot, and we ain't backing down. I don't care if only 40 of y'all watch. I know I got 60 something to watch the first show, so I'm not mad. Why would I be mad? I'm here to bring a message. Gave me the night off. We'll be back tomorrow. And we'll be back with more topics. And hopefully, y'all will be ready. We always got fresh topics. So I don't think they're going to be able to stretch out Candy much more. So tomorrow, looking forward to having a good show. For those of you that rode with me, I thank you. And like I said, we will have a good show tomorrow night. Let me check the chat, which ain't nobody saying nothing. Matter of fact, I'm spinning. Why am I spinning? Come back in. We might already be out. Something's wrong. Says that we're on. All right, something wrong. Why are we blank? Let's find out. Something wrong with the phone. Restart. Okay. Hang on a sec, y'all. And I'm supposed to be getting out of here with. Hang on. So we'll try to phone up here. That's powering the laptop. Hopefully it don't interrupt with the show. I don't know what's going on with the Samsung. Okay. All right now. It's the phone. Because I'm watching on this phone. Everything was in order. Okay. Come on, phone. You slower than dirt. Man, you slow. It's still freezing. And y'all could probably hear that. Let me check one more thing. And then I'll know. But that phone won't show me. Yes, we can still, yes, we haven't been flagged. Okay. It's the phone. It's the phone. We didn't get flagged, y'all. I was just making sure we didn't get flagged. I don't know why this phone is saying H. I get 4G. See, it's saying H. Why is it saying H? I don't understand. And it's not logging on. See? It won't log on. I don't know what's wrong. But y'all can tell us YouTube. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. There go the first row. It was coming along. Anyway, good night, y'all. Everything's fine. See y'all tomorrow night. Have a blessed one. Thanks for riding with me. Peace.